Old Bedford Village in Bedford, Pennsylvania is not just a place where history is recreated, it's a collection of real history painstakingly preserved. Founded in 1976 to celebrate America's bicentennial, this unique living museum was built by bringing together over 30 authentic log and stone structures to the property. Buildings like the 1851 8-square schoolhouse and the 1884 Claycomb-covered bridge. They were carefully dismantled, moved, and reassembled here to tell the story of a region that played a vital role in our nation's history. And this Labor Day weekend, that history feels more alive than ever. We're here for the Pennsylvania Union Soldiers and Civilians Encampment, stepping onto the very grounds where this community's past is being honored. With us is our traveling darkroom to provide tintype sittings for both reenactors and visitors to the village. Plus, we're giving a public demonstration each day, sharing the historic process of capturing a piece of history using a method that is truly archival and truly magical. So let's go make memories the 1860s way.
I am here under the request of our beloved Governor Curtin. Our nation stands at a pivotal moment. Reports of Lee's Army of Northern Virginia is once again moving north into Maryland and towards our grand home state of Pennsylvania. The Department of the Susquehanna has been established by Secretary of War Stanton and our Major General Davis N. Couch, appointed to command of thus said department. Colonel Jacob Higgins, former colonel of the 125th PBI, to be colonel of the region's emergency militia. He has dispatched Captain R.H. Lamborn to be here at Bedford, to be here later today, to raise at least a company of men in service for the period of time of 3 months, or as deemed necessary by Governor Curtin and Major General Couch. You will be outfitted when enlisted, as General Couch has ordered wagons to accompany Captain Lamborn as well as Governor Curtin, authorizing $50 bounties paid immediately to those willing to volunteer. This recruitment will be 2 days.
I wanted to just give a little talk about why this place means so much to me. I grew up coming here as a child with my grandparents, almost several times a year. I remember seeing plays in the theater that was here that has burnt down since then. I remember coming and seeing all the artisans, and I really want to share this with the people that we've seen here at Old Bedford. And that's one reason why it has meant a lot to me to come here as an artisan myself and share our photography with the visitors here. We're not here every weekend like some of the artisans are, but we can share our craft with several people. And it just means a lot to me to know that I am a part of the history here at Old Bedford Village now.
Well, the day is over, and not always, but sometimes you get a special treat once the spectators have left. And like I said, while it doesn't happen often, tonight it happened. They had a fantastic meal at the historic tavern here at Old Bedford. And now we're going to go over to the barn where they're supposed to have some kind of a social. So let's check that out. But after hours fun, a lot of these reenactments is completely well worth it. So you get a chance, check it out sometime. Well, a little bit of music, a little bit of snacks, a little bit of lemonade, and we're tuckered out. So yeah, we didn't party too hard, but they're still back there having a good time. We're ready for bed because it's been such a long day. Here's the lovely house where I think it was built in 1760. 1760. I'll get a photo of the placard inside. But here's our house for the night. We're heading into this beautiful house and getting us some sleep. It's still light out, so we'll probably lay in bed and kind of recap the day and come back tomorrow and do it all again. Wake up kind of early. I think the village opens at 9 a.m. again, and we've got to be all ready for that. Get our bed torn down and out to the car, and ready for another great day of spectators tomorrow. But who knows what's in store for us in this house? Maybe ghosts. I hope not. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Lord, that they were willing to leave their home, their family, and go and fight for liberty and justice. Protect them, Father, and bring them back home to us. In your loving hands, we commend them and to receive them again. Amen.
Oh, well, it's Sunday morning here at Old Bedford Village, and it got a little chilly last night, low 50s, but the beautiful house we stayed in kept us insulated and kept us warm enough. Of course, a big, heavy alpaca wool blanket doesn't hurt either. It's always sad to come up on the last day of an event, especially one such as wonderful as this, just surrounded by amazing people and craftspeople and other reenactors. But you know, it's time to go home and time to kind of figure out the next event and kind of get ready for that. So had a great time at Bedford. We still have a whole day left, and yeah, kind of try to enjoy it as much as we can. Well, I got the date wrong about this house. Here's the plaque here. I think it's called Semenek. The Semenek House, bought from Alan Semenek. It was originally located in Chestnut Ridge and built in 1790. And here is a little sneak peek to the kind of the placards that they put inside of the houses. And I believe I believe they still work, but if you're interested, go ahead and scan that QR code down there. I believe it takes you to a YouTube video. And at least a long time ago, when I tried these a long time ago, it kind of talks a little bit about the house, a little bit of video and photo. See what this house is all about.
People in Bedford, I must first thank you for your hospitality to me and my staff. Welcome us warmly to your homes. It is my promise to you that these brave young men who have volunteered here will do our best to protect the fine little hamlet of Bedford. To you men now part of Company G, 26 PA Emergency Militia, I am sure you will be ready for the call for us to fight off the rebels, fight them away from your homes, fight them away from your noble state. We will soon be making our way to Harrisburg. From there you will be the soldiers I know you to be in your hearts. General Couch is eager to see what the men of Bedford can do. Honorable John Cessna, I humbly present to you Company G, 26th Emergency Militia.
Welcome everybody to Old Bedford Village. Thank you for coming out and helping keep this wonderful resource alive. What we're going to show you today, it's an 1849 process invented by a gentleman by the name of Frederick Scott Archer. And what Archer did was he found out that he kind of took a little bit of the calotype process and the daguerreotype process, and he found out how to make it not only faster, but a little bit more durable and a little bit easier for photographers to take around. Specifically, as Mr. Matthew Brady would realize, hey, let's follow the war and let's take photographs throughout the war. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a plate started. Christine is going to make sure that we are focused up and make sure all of you get a chance to look through a camera. This is a very similar camera to what they've had. We typically like using antique cameras. However, these cameras that were used during the Civil War, they were very damaged by this chemical here, the silver nitrate. A lot of the cameras did not survive. That's why the ones that did survive are really in museums today. I always sound like Indiana Jones when I say it belongs in a museum. So we did kind of bend a little bit and get a reproduction camera of the ones they would have used. However, the lens you're looking through is an 1860s lens.
Give me one moment to make sure it's focused, and then I will let everyone take a look. So what you're seeing is upside down and backwards because light travels in a straight line. So if it's starting here and going down, where's it gonna end up? On the bottom, right? If it's starting here and going up, it's gonna be on the top. And left and right also. Light travels in a straight line.
Take a look at the plate. What you're gonna see is you're gonna see a milky white substance, and that is the silver that we will dissolve away with the fixer. Everything looks like a negative at this point. Gather around. What Christine's gonna do is she's gonna pour the water off, but before she pours the water off, what would you expect to pay for such an amazing magic trick? Would it be $100? Would it be 50? Would it be 10? Would it be $1? All I ask is that when that plate dissolves and comes out, that you do ooh and ah, because not only does it look good on the video, it makes us feel good too.
Okay, can everyone see?
Come on around, get in close.
Gather around.
I've seen this a million times.
You guys ready?
Well, we just packed up. It's 5 o'clock and there's a mad rush for all the reenactors to pack up, get all their stuff taken care of and get out of here. But it's been an incredible Labor Day weekend here at Old Bedford Village. We want to give a huge thank you to all the reenactors who volunteered their time to help bring history to life, all the visitors who came out to explore the village with us, and of course a special thank you to the staff and volunteers of Old Bedford Village for allowing us again to be a part of such a wonderful weekend.
If you loved seeing how these historic places and trades are kept alive, we encourage you to support your own local historical preservation sites. A donation, a visit, finding a volunteer opportunity, or even just sharing their story can make a huge difference. In the comments below, tell us about your favorite historical site near you. What's a place in your own backyard that you think everyone should know about?
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures in history. And until next time, let's explore photographic history and American history together. Well, we swept up, we cleaned our house, and it was a good house for the weekend. But for now, it's time to head home, so goodbye, Old Bedford. Bye, Christine.
John!